Welcome to Acecert. In this video, we will be discussing practice exam questions for Microsoft Certified Azure Fundamentals Exam AZ900. Question 1. Azure Distributed Denial of Service, DDoS. Protection is an example of protection that is implemented at the A. Application layer, B. Compute layer, C. Networking layer, D. Perimeter layer. The correct answer is D. Perimeter layer. Let's understand why. Think of your network like a castle. The perimeter is the outermost boundary, the walls and defenses that protect everything inside. Azure DDoS protection acts as a shield at this outer edge of your Azure network. Its primary goal is to detect and mitigate malicious traffic floods before they can reach your specific resources like virtual machines or web applications. It's the first line of defense against large-scale attacks aimed at overwhelming your services. Now, let's look at why the other options aren't quite right. A. Application layer. Protection at the application layer focuses on the specific protocols and logic of your applications, like HTTP for websites. While there are security measures you can implement at this layer to prevent certain types of attacks, Azure DDoS protection operates at a lower network level to handle massive traffic volumes. B. Compute layer. The compute layer deals with the actual servers and processing power running your applications. While securing your compute resources is crucial, DDoS protection aims to prevent the overwhelming traffic from even reaching these resources in the first place. C. Networking layer. While DDoS attacks are network-based, and DDoS protection certainly operates within the network infrastructure, the term perimeter layer more accurately describes its role as the initial boundary defense for your entire Azure environment. It's about protecting the entry points to your network. Question 2. Microsoft Sentinel uses playbooks to A. Automatically respond to threats, B. Visualize data collected by connectors, C. Specify how long data is retained, D. Store passwords and certificates. The correct answer here is A. Automatically respond to threats. Let's dive into why. Microsoft Sentinel's playbooks are essentially automation workflows. When Sentinel detects a potential security threat or incident, a playbook can be automatically triggered to take predefined actions. This could involve isolating a compromised user, blocking a malicious IP address, sending notifications to security teams, or even initiating more complex remediation steps. The key here is automation in response to security events. Now, let's see why the other options are incorrect. B. Visualize data collected by connectors. While Microsoft Sentinel uses connectors to bring in data from various sources, the visualization of this data is primarily done through workbooks and dashboards within Sentinel, not playbooks. C. Specify how long data is retained. Data retention policies in Microsoft Sentinel are configured separately within the log analytics workspace that Sentinel uses to store its data. Playbooks don't manage data retention. D. Store passwords and certificates. Microsoft Sentinel is a security information and event management, SIEM, and security orchestration, automation and response, SOAR solution. Secure storage of secrets like passwords and certificates would typically be handled by services like Azure Key Vault, not within Sentinel playbooks themselves. While a playbook could potentially interact with Key Vault, its primary function isn't secret storage. Question 3. You need to configure an Azure solution that meets the following requirements. Secures websites from attacks. Generates reports that contain details of attempted attacks. What should you include in the solution? A. Azure Firewall. B. A Network Security Group, NSG. C. Azure Information Protection, D. DDoS protection. The correct answer is D, DDoS protection. Let's break down why this fits the requirements. The question specifically mentions attacks and the need for reports that contain details of attempted attacks. While other services play a role in overall security, Azure DDoS Protection Standard is the one that directly addresses large-scale denial-of-service attacks aimed at making your websites unavailable. Crucially, as the provided information highlights, DDoS Protection Standard offers features like logging, alerting, and telemetry, which enable it to generate the detailed reports on attempted attacks that the question requires. Now, let's look at why the other options are less suitable for both requirements. A. Azure Firewall. Azure Firewall is a network security service that controls network traffic based on rules you define. It helps secure your resources by allowing or denying traffic to specific IP addresses, ports, and applications. While it's essential for security, its primary focus isn't specifically on mitigating large-scale DDoS attacks and generating detailed reports on them. B. A network security group, NSG. NSGs are used to filter network traffic to and from Azure resources within a virtual network. They operate at the network and transport layers, OSI layers 3 and 4, and control traffic based on source and destination IP addresses, ports, and protocols. Like Azure Firewall, while crucial for security, NSGs don't primarily focus on DDoS mitigation or generating detailed attack reports. C. Azure Information Protection. Azure Information Protection, AIP, is a cloud-based solution that helps an organization classify and protect its documents and emails. It focuses on data-centric security, ensuring that sensitive information remains protected regardless of where it's stored or who it's shared with. It doesn't directly address website security against attacks or generate reports on attempted intrusions. For a full list of practice questions, drop an email at acecert6@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.